Hello, I'm Duck, and I'm going to show you how to create an elevator in different several ways. Alright, you see this is my top wireframe view, my front, my side, and my camera. 3D shaded texture polygons. Okay, first I want to select this block tool right here. Then for primitives on the object, I want to use a cylinder with 8 sides. I'm going to resize my wireframe here. I'm going to make this a little bit bigger than that. I'll make this the bottom platform probably about this big, and I want it to be 16 units high, so that way the player will be able to walk on this. Right when I right click create object, you see it made the platform into an octagonal look, but I want to resize this out where it actually lines up with these wires, or the wireframe here. You see, select this vertex tool. I'm going to select this object in 3D view. I get these white boxes. So in my top wireframe view, I'm going to select this, drag that out to here. That's okay. Drag this out to here. That's okay. Right here. Okay. Now all of my sides line up with the wireframe. Okay. Right now, I'm going to add the walls to this platform. Okay, and to create these walls, select the block tool. You can use a different texture, like right here I typed in metal, and I use the this texture right here for the platform. Let's say you want to use a similar texture but different. So I'm going to select this metal wall right here. Okay, got my block tool selected, and I'm going to resize out the wall here. So whenever I create this, make it a little bit tall. Get about right there. And you can see it kind of, whoops, wrong primitive there. I want to use the block primitive. Okay. Okay, you can see I created that, but it kind of overlaps inside the texture. Here's how you fix that. I'm going to resize out right there, and I'm going to use what's called the vertex manipulation tool. What this does, I'm going to select this, and you'll see. Okay, and you see it adds these boxes on the outside. In my top wireframe view, I'm going to select this edge, and it selects this white icon here, this edge white icon here, and I'm going to resize this, move up, where it kind of lines up with that right there, and this one right here I'm going to move down. As you can see, I added a sidewall like that, and for this side right here, I'll do the same. Make a block right here where it ends up to about right there, create object, vertex manipulation. Size this to about right there. Size that down. Connect that. Doesn't look right. But okay. And do this for this other side right here. Okay. Alright, now I got my my walls to my little elevator here. I'm going to do something here. You can see I'm selecting more than one side. I hold down the control button, use my mouse button camera view, select this, and this, and that. You just select all these, and I'm going to size this down to where it was in the middle. I'm going to copy this by holding down the shift button, selecting the primitive and going up. Then I'll let go of this shift button, then let go of the mouse. Whoops. Actually, it's the other way. You let go of the mouse first, then the shift. Okay. And I did this in my front view. You can also do that in your side view also. Okay. You also resize that here too. Okay. Now, to make this an elevator, you can do this in certain ways. You can make this run on what's called a path, or you can turn it into what's called a linear. As you can see in my other tutorials, how I used a move linear to make an elevator and a form go up, stuff like that. Okay, I'm going to show you how to use this making a move linear. Okay, I'm going to select this with the selection tool. I'm going to hold down Control and then T, which is tied to entity. You see my object properties come up. For the class, I'm going to type in FUNC move linear, like that. Then I'm going to click apply. So this right now is that entity, the primitive. Okay, for the name, I need to give this a name, so I'm going to type in a platform. Click apply. Check my flags. Okay. This other stuff, I want it for the move direction. I want it to move up whenever I enable, a button or a trigger to just go up. Start position, speed, you can move how fast it is. 100 units is per second isn't too bad. The moving distance, okay, for moving distance, you need to see how much you want your elevator to go up, starting from, I believe it's from right here, and then it'll go up to about, and it'll stop here. So we're talking 1,712 units going up. Okay, so we'll type in 1,712. Click apply. Okay, this now is an elevator that'll go up 712 units and it'll stop right here. So if you was wanting to make like your floor or something, you'd start from here and then resize out. Okay. Now you have to set this to be enabled. You can do this in certain ways. This here I can show you. You can make this. You can use a button. Use a different metal texture here. I'm gonna make a stand for my button. This is in my front and top view. I'm gonna resize this out just enough for the player can walk up to it. And to check this, you see whenever I select my entity tool, I have info player terraced. I'm going to place that right here. I'm going to see how tall this stand is, or the terrorist will be able to walk up to it, which is fine. So I'll delete him. And I'm going to make this where it'll go down just a little. This might be an invalid texture. To check this out, let me hold down ALT then P. Yep, it is. So click on fix. It'll take it back up, so I can't do that. Okay. This will have to be parented with this, the move linear, to be able to go up. To do this, I will show you. But first, I'm going to add my button texture in. So click browse for texture, type in button. There's about maybe two, three buttons that you can choose from. I'm going to choose this one. And you kind of have to resize this out where it actually look like a button. Okay. Okay, just like that. I'm going to probably center this. And also, I might want to change the textures on the side here where it won't look like there's a button on each side. To do this, this is what's called a texture application toggle mode. It's a tool that you can use to create displacements, blend textures and stuff, and add different textures on different sides of the brush faces. Alright, I want to show you how to do that. With nothing selected, I'm going to click this window comes up, and I'm going to click on browse. Let's type in something that look better on this button, like metal. Select this. Alright, to be able to apply this on each brush face side, right here it says mode. I'm going to click that, click on apply texture only. In my 3D view, I'm going to select the side that I want the player to look at where the button is. So I'm going to probably have the button facing like that. On this other side, I'm just going to click right here, right here, right here, and right there. Okay. So each side now is that texture, and this side is that texture. Okay, now I'm going to make this button move the platform. Okay, so I'm going to select this. I'm going to hold down the control button and T, type entity, and for the class I want to type in FUNC button, click apply. I'm going to give it a name, type in platform underscore button, click apply. Okay, for flags you want to click on don't move and use activates. And for class info, check all this. Nothing needs to be done here, just for the name. And for outputs, I'm gonna add. This is the outputs that this button would put out to make this platform move. Also, you can use this button for different other things, like to turn on sounds, effects, and things like that. Okay. For to add outputs, I'm gonna click on add, and for my output name, you'd want to use onPressed. So whenever you go up here and press this, you're going to find that platform name. You can click on this eyedropper tool, and you click right here, it'll automatically put that name in there for you. And for the input, I'm going to put it on open, because move linears are for open and closings actions. So opening this will make it go up, and closing it will make it down. Okay, so I'm going to click apply. So now whenever a person goes here and presses this button, it will now let this platform go up. Okay. Click apply. However, this button needs parented with the platform to be able to go up with it. But I need this to be parented with this, so that way this can be parented with this. But I should have already combined these two together, but I'll show you real quick how to do this. So I'm going to select this, Control T, make this into a FUNC button, make it where it won't do anything, don't move, apply, name, type in disable or something like that, and make this parented with this, click apply. And I believe this needs to be parented with this, click apply. So now whenever a person goes up here to this, to the platform, okay, whenever a person goes here and goes to this platform and presses this button, it will go up to here. And to make it go back down, you'd have to set something up here like a trigger. I'll show you how to do that. Just browse, type in trigger. Okay, select that trigger texture. And for the primitive, I'm going to type in cylinder, resize this up a little bit, make it as big as I made my cylinder before. Right click, create object. You might need to resize this too, and move it up to where you'd want it, because your platform would be stopping right here. Okay, I'm gonna resize this out where that looks good. Okay. Okay, so whenever the platform comes up and it'll touch to this trigger, I'm going to type in or hold down the control and then T, tie to entity. For the class, I'm going to type in trigger multiple. Click apply. For the name, I'm going to give it a name. Type in platform close. Apply. You can have it start disabled where it doesn't do anything until you press a button, etc. Footer name, delay before reset. Okay, for flags, you can have this trigger different people or different things. Like you can have this trigger whenever a client runs into it, an NPC, pushable. I'm just putting everything. Click apply. Then okay, this you're gonna have to add outputs too that will make this platform close. Alright, for the output I'm going to type in add. I'm going to type in on trigger. For the target's name, platform. And this I want it to close. And after a delay in seconds, whenever this the platform touches this, in about 1 second, 1.00, it will close again. Okay. and whenever it comes back down here, so press a button, go up, touches this, 1 second it'll go down. Oops. And that's how you would make this. There's also different ways that you can do this too, to make the elevator, but I'll explain that later.